Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Hammerstedt from Wholist. Hope everyone had a lovely holiday weekend. I was out camping out of self-service with my kids and about 40 friends up at the Lochsa River for River Madness. It was super fun. Lots of rafting. I have lots of bruises, bruises to prove it, and just hanging out. So if you are on this path with me reading along, well, first of all, thank you. And secondly, you guys have all done an amazing job so far, no matter what first steps you've taken for yourself. While I'm waiting for some others to join and procrastinating, putting all of my camping stuff away from the weekend and realizing that I'm wearing a Pabst Blue Ribbon shirt, which is not very appropriate. But anyway, hi, Nancy. Hi, Mona. So while we're waiting for some others to join, let me introduce myself quickly, and then we're going to talk about joy eats and what to do when life hits, all about low nutrition strategies. This is just a real quick summary for what some of the posts have been about for my education this weekend. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Heather Hammerstedt. I'm an emergency medicine physician. I'm a global health expert, and I'm a mama. My kids are likely to bound in here at any moment. Hi, Karen. Thank you. Because they're ostensibly in nap time, which you know how that goes. But anyway, why I'm here in front of you is not because of that. I'm also a graduate of the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, a health coach, and founder of Wholist, where we do lifestyle transformation coaching programs, as well as I do speaking and consulting around food, weight, exercise, mindfulness, mindset, sleep, and more. So I'll talk a little bit more about those programs are at the end. So come, check out the website and see how we might be the answer for you. And okay, here we are. So if you've been following around me or us, then you know that refined processed flours and grains are not our friend. We know that added sugars are not our friend. We know these things are snuck into our food, even in healthy options, right? Hi, Grima, thanks for joining. We know that there are healthy foods that we think they're processed foods, they are snuck in there. So what we want to stick for are whole unprocessed foods, mostly plants, and the mindset around when and why we eat. So that is the Wholist life and new baseline for my clients who come and join us. But things happen in life, and we don't always have control over our options, and sometimes we just live life. So like you're wearing a Pabst Blue Ribbon weekend and misbehaved all camping weekend, right? So what do we do when life happens, right? Number one, you've got to plan ahead. If you put a joy eat into your protocol somehow and then plan when it's going to be at least 24 hours ahead of time, we make better decisions when we decide ahead of time, right? Always. So this will also limit the frequency of when you take in a treat, and when you get to at that time, you may not even still want it sometimes. So you know you're going to go meet friends on Saturday night or for coffee on Sunday, or you have a work dinner at a really great restaurant. So decide ahead of time what you will let yourself, treat yourself to it, and then most importantly, enjoy it. Hi, Angela. Speaking of birthdays, this is for you. All right, number two, if you decide to have a treat, number two, go out to eat it. So you only have a single serving and you don't end up with a tub of ice cream in your fridge for whenever you want it, right? Because we make those better decisions way in the future than we do at the moment. Number three, reduce the size of the low nutrition food. Can you order a kid size? Can you split it with someone else? Is it easier to throw away half of something first and then to stop eating it halfway through? I don't know. Portion it out for yourself. Put a handful of whatever it is into a small ramekin bowl and put the bag away. Hi, Eric. Thanks for joining us. So number four, enjoy it on your terms and be present with it while you do it. So don't beat yourself up while you're eating it or analyze it. You made this choice, be with it. Taste the crumble or the savoriness, bite tiny, chew slowly, make it worth your choice. This is what it looks like to include low nutrition foods on Wholist terms, to enjoy them in a way that allows us to savor each and every bite without guilt. When there's no guilt or shame in eating a cookie, we get a lot more enjoyment from the experience, and we don't all have that mental chatter that it's bad or fattening or we did something shameful just by eating it. So when you're feeling rotten about what you're eating or envisioning each bite going straight to your trouble zones, you can't possibly enjoy it 100%. Even worse, with all of that going on, we tend to eat more of the treat, especially if we tell ourselves we won't or can't do it again for a while. In comparison, if you're just enjoying it, you might finish it, or we might find out at some point we've had enough and we're good and we don't need anymore. So number five, last tip, choose things that are high yield enjoyableness for you. If you think back over the low nutrition foods that you've had over the last few days, one or two of them may not have been amazingly enjoyable, but more so-so or just okay. So pairing out that type of experience doesn't decrease life enjoyment by any appreciable amount and can save you considerable calories, often enough to lose weight. So use this tactic to your advantage, practicing passing up low nutrition foods that are on your personal highest enjoyment list. And if you can't tell at first glance about whether that food is worth it or not, let the first bite be your test. If it's not amazing, don't eat anymore. Right? This strategy can contribute to your lifetime leanness while still keeping lots of enjoyable experiences in your life. Notice that what makes a low nutrition food worth it can include not just the food itself, cheesecake for example, but can also or alternatively include the environment or situation in which the low nutrition food is eaten. So went out on a date or went out with friends. So only if it's awesome is the golden rule to bear in mind when it comes to those low nutrition foods. Hi Ryan, hi Sarah, thanks for joining. And also, I think one of my former clients texted me at one point and said that one of her favorite things that I said was, you don't deserve dessert, you deserve you. So that's something to keep in mind. So there you go. Minimize low nutrition foods for your long-term health and weight wellness. But life happens. You control your choices. You can create the thoughts that will get you the future that you want, whether it's your waistline or whether it's just your mindset and relationship with food. So plan for good choices. When you decide to joy eat, plan it, be worth it, and plan it ahead of time to reduce the size and frequency and enjoy it while you're having it. So that's it for today. For those of you who are interested in more about what Wholist does, again, I'm a lifestyle medicine coach as well as a nocturnist emergency medicine physician. As a health coach and an integrative nutrition certificate, I am really passionate about helping people create their health futures. I have a 12-week lifestyle transformational program where you get daily podcasts written by me, delivered to you digitally. You have someone monitoring a photo food app for you and chatting with you about it, and you have a weekly video call with a coach. So there's personal programming where you get your own people, including a mindset coach, life coach, hypnotherapist, or meditation guide to go along with your weight coach. There are also group programs, the last of which is starting, or the next of which is starting on Monday. That group program, obviously more affordable, but you don't get nearly the accountability personally for that. Additionally, for you doctors who are watching, I have an online lifestyle medicine course that's 8 weeks of podcast template assessments, action plans that you can learn and work with your patients in your office or as however you want to use this information for you or your family or whatever it is. So with that, I'm going to go figure out why my children are screaming during rest time because they have somehow managed to be both in the same room, which is never a good sign. I'm finally going to go get to getting my camping stuff put away, and then I am starting back to nights tonight for EM. So thanks again for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys. Hi, Jennifer. And come check us out at Wholist if you think that we have what you want for coaching or consultation. Take care.